Our next topic is debit card. As you know, debit cards are pay now cards, or otherwise you can say that debit cards are a perfect method for storing your money, and you can use your card anytime instead of a check. You have two types of debit cards, that is your direct debit cards and deferred debit cards. Direct debit cards that are those which require electronic authorization for every transaction, that is you need to be online, and the transaction that you make through your direct debit cards will be immediately reflected into your system or your balance, and that is what we call direct debit cards. So whenever you use a direct debit card, the system will immediately check whether you will have balance in your or you have necessary funds for that particular transaction, and then only they make the transaction happen. Whereas in case of deferred debit cards, they actually allow offline transaction, that is the merchant's terminal, they will create a debit against your account, that is your cardholder's account, and then whenever the system goes online or within 2 or 3 days, it will be reflected into your account. And your deferred debit cards will have logos of major credit cards, that is your Visa or MasterCard or even MasterCard, and they are used at the point of sale like a credit card. Then to differentiate between your debit and credit card, I know obviously you will be knowing about it. Debit cards are always pay now cards, whereas credit cards are pay later cards. And debit card can be used only for drawing your own fund, which you have deposited into your account, whereas credit card is used for borrowing funds. And again, debit cards can be made at the time of purchase, and that is, in debit cards you will make the payment at the time of the purchase, and in credit card the payment will be made only at the end of that particular month. Moving to the advantages of debit cards. Even a person who is not credit worthy is considered in debit cards. We have already seen that your credit worthiness will be checked in case you apply for a credit card, but it is not the case in case of debit cards. Anyone can apply for a debit card, and even a person who is not credit worthy will get a debit card because he is using only his own fund. Then the debit cards will not put you into financial indisciplines because you are using only your own funds and there is no case of borrowing. You will not be arranged with any extra funds, and therefore there will be no financial indiscipline in case of debit cards. And for your debit cards, you need not give much of your identification, or there is not much procedures. Every person will accept, or it is easily accepted everywhere without less identification and scrutiny. And also the main use of any debit card is that it will help you clear the burden of this carrying cash. You need not carry the whole amount with you. Instead, you can carry your debit card, and you can make all your transactions using that debit card. So there is no risk of theft or robbery, or even the burden of carrying cash is all relieved. Then you can use it even at the time of travel and journey. Even the international travelers can use debit cards. Then there are no particular interest charges. Instead, there will be a small charge for your a charge for using debit card. That's all. Other than that, there will be no interest charges because you are not borrowing any funds from anyone. Then you can also obtain cash from ATM using your debit card. The next topic is Kisan credit cards. Kisan credit card, as the name suggests, it is something given to the Kisan or the farmers. So it is provided to the farmers for hassle-free financial assistance. As you know, these farmers will require money at each stage of their production or farming. So they will have to go to these bankers each time. That is, when they purchase their seed, they need money. For fertilizers, they need money. At the reaping stage, they yeah, all these stages they need money, and they need not go to the bank each time. Instead, they can avail a Kisan credit card, wherein they are provided hassle-free finance. That is, they need not do the procedure each time. That's the benefit for them. Owners, cultivators, or those who are engaged in allied activities are eligible for credit cards. That is, farming and related activities. All these people are eligible for Kisan credit cards. These Kisan credit cards were introduced in August 1998, and in Kisan credit cards, the banker will sanction a credit limit for the farmers, and they can overdraw up to that particular amount. And these Kisan credit cards are issued by the public sector bank, regional rural banks, and cooperative banks. In a way, we can say that this Kisan credit cards are beneficial to both farmers and bankers. Farmers, because they have credit anytime they require, so they need not go to the bank each time or wait for a long time. All these burdens are relieved for them. And for the bankers, they have very less of paperwork to be done, because instead of giving too many number of loans, they are giving just one Kisan credit card which the farmer can use. So all these operations or procedures is reduced. So it helps the bankers too. Then for this Kisan credit card, limit is fixed according to their requirements. That is, they will see how much amount is required for cultivation and a portion for their household expenses. Both these are covered in their credit limit. Then for Kisan credit card, they will be given a card and a passbook, or a card cum passbook. That is, a card in which the passbook is also included. Such a thing will be given to them. Then they can withdraw through checks or slips. Yeah. That's all about Kisan credit card. Thank you.